Hello, everybody, and welcome into the last day of the month, September 30th, 2023, Saturday night. Ken Stout live with the Zoom homies, all three of us, all four of us. The Zoom homies with Ken Stout live. It's me, your host, Ken Stout. I'm going to bring in the homies. And hello, William. Hello, Greg. Hello, Bobby.
Hello, YouTube.
Hello.
Hello, world.
Hope everybody had a good Saturday. I don't know if you guys went out or not. I
Red
wasn't
guy
watching the
copied
mixer.
Chris
I don't know if you guys
Palolo.
went out or not. I
Red
wasn't.
guy.
Yep, it's going out. Great guy did what, Bobby?
He copied Chris Palolo, a famous YouTuber. He said, "Hello, world."
Oh, I think that's probably been around long before YouTube ever came into existence.
There was a song with that line in it
Years ago, yeah. Years ago. So I'm hoping I can share some pictures. I played golf with my grandchildren today. Or should I say, we were on the golf course. I don't necessarily know we played golf or not. It's fun. Two of them actually hit the ball pretty good for never having played golf before, and they're using adult clubs, and they're little kids. And the other one, all he wanted to do was run around from hill to hill to hill to hill. So that kept me busy. It was fun, real fun. Mrs. K said she might try to join us tonight. And then, I don't know, I think she sent me a little bit later, said maybe not because the girl that was working with her got moved to a different section because apparently they're short there, like what else is new. October schedule is still not out. I mean, tomorrow's just the first day of October. Why worry? Crazy. Really crazy. I was going to play golf in the morning, but no, my brother can't do it. And then right now, tentatively, pending the schedule, we're going to play Monday night. That's my day. Oh, yeah, and I got a Da Vinci project going that, man, I am really getting out there on this one. Believe me, I am testing the limits of my knowledge and my imagination. I may share a snippet later if Greg walks out of the room or something. I may zip it in there real quick. Look at him; he damn near smiled. He almost grinned.
Ha, ha, ha.
I do want to do a Da Vinci. Now that I think about it, I'll have to do a premiere maybe because I figured something out yesterday that I didn't think was possible, and it's really cool. You'll like what I'm going to show you. One you will like. Saves a lot of time. I mean, just big time saver. I discovered it when I did the thing with the eyeballs and the 11 and the processor and all that, and I just was, well, let's see if this will work, and it did. So anyway, I know William was on Doug's today.
I was there too.
You didn't join Zoom though, right?
No.
No, I didn't either. Joe Loy was second. Tony Wallow was
I
first.
joined on Zoom.
I think you joined late, didn't you, Bobby?
No, I joined right on time.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, he did.
Well, apparently my observation skills are getting worse and worse and worse, so. You joined early on the stream, huh? Oh, well, Greg said third place again. I think something is fishy. No? I barely got it scheduled and barely got it going on time tonight. I was in there watching the LSU Old Miss game. That's a football game. If you're a football fan and you like to see good old let's play football. Last I checked, the score was 42-40. Good game. Really good game. It's like
the reason I was third is I had to put my chicken in the oven.
Oh, and see, I haven't even eaten yet. Now you're talking about food.
Chicken,
the reason I played golf with
beans.
the grandkids is my daughter-in-law made cinnamon rolls for us. So I had to swing by there and pick them up. And I tried a little snippet of one. Obviously, cinnamon rolls and diabetes don't go well together. What little bit I tried, though, was pretty good. That can't constitute as dinner. So, I heard something Bobby's having issues with his Wi-Fi still, or again.
He said the 2.4 drops out. I just told him use the 5 right now.
Reset the mode. Just reset it. Just unplug it, count to 10, plug it back in. It'll reset. I seriously doubt that it went out.
I will try that probably tomorrow or so, because it's in my living room, and my mom's watching TV right now.
Is your TV connected to the router?
My mom's TV is connected to the router.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I wouldn't do it right now then. Speaking from experience with Mrs. K, I would wait. That's a good decision. But that's all. If it just dropped out, I wouldn't worry about trying to switch it. I'd just reboot it when you get a chance. The easiest way to do that's either press the on and off button and hold it, or I would not hit the reset button if you've. Okay, let me explain where I'm going with this.
Usually when I want to restart my modem, I usually go into the Xfinity app and do it that way.
No, I wouldn't even do it that way. I would either unplug it, count to about 15, and then plug it back in, or you could reset it using the reset button. But if you've created your own passwords on your router and you reset it, it will put it back to their default passwords. Speaking from experience. Hello, Henry Nelson. It's good to see you. Henry says, hi, you people. Howdy, Tony Wallow. It's good to see Henry again. I love seeing people.
I don't know how to reset the modem settings on the XB7. I don't know how to. The guy didn't teach me or nothing.
Usually it's either a button or a pinhole to reset it. And
there's no pinhole.
At all? Nowhere?
No pinhole at all.
Wow. I reboot my router once a week right now. I just go in there and unplug it, go grab me a cup of coffee, go walk through the house. I literally go a little more than 10 seconds and then plug it back in. 2 minutes later, everything's good. Hopefully you get it fixed.
Hope I will give you guys a good report tomorrow.
Why aren't you using an Ethernet connection from your desktop PC?
I'm all the way in my room. I have a laptop.
Yeah, you probably didn't have a cable long enough either. Henry says, yeah, I need to reboot my router daily. I'm tempted to use a hammer. And man, I can relate to that. Boy, can I relate to that.
I don't think I've unplugged mine in 6 months.
Ours just seems to need it about once a month. It does seem to help out. I did take AT&T's advice about 2 months ago and I reset the router, and it took me a minute to figure out why the Wi-Fi wasn't working, because it defaulted it back to I created my own passwords. Basically now I use RoboForm, but still it's not their passwords. It's generated by RoboForm. Ever since then, I'm not going to reset it the way they wanted me to do it. I'll just unplug it, wait a few seconds, minute or so, and plug it back in. Works well. Had about a 20, 30 minute Zoom session with Long Dog today, right after Doug. Well, shortly after Doug.
At least you didn't have to read a thesis that long.
That's good. It was good. He walked me through how to put the code into uBlock Origin to make, when the creators forget to disable the heart on the side, like mine is disabled, you can go into uBlock Origin, put 2 lines of code in, and it goes away. We did that. We tested it, and it works perfectly. So for that, I am very thankful. Now I can demonstrate. You can go in while you're live, and you can edit it. And I think it's under customization. Yeah, I'm going to click the live reactions and I'm going to hit save and I'm going to count to 2. And I'll bet you it's not back yet. You know what? It might not come back
Yeah, it is
because
back.
of the U. Is it back?
Yeah,
Wonder why it's not back for me. Oh, I bet because I have uBlock Origin going, right? All right, I'll get rid of it because I don't like it either. It's a pain. Of course, I could leave it. Chris is taking the night off. All right, it should go away here momentarily.
it's gone.
Cool. Yeah, that's pretty quick. Yeah, I made it a point to make sure that when I do things now to double check to make sure it doesn't have the live reactions activated. And it's good to know that uBlock Origins didn't let it show up for me. So, anyway. Whew. Anybody want to come babysit 2 5-year-olds and a 4-year-old?
No, thank you.
Oh my goodness.
Ken, I have another idea. I will maybe go to the Xfinity store and ask them how I could reset that gateway.
Just give us your router model number and somebody will research it and let you know.
Xfinity XB7.
All right, give me a second here. Xfinity XB7, that's the model number.
That what they call it.
You might want to look at it and see. Well, let's see what's coming up here. It's a gateway. How fast is the XB7? Be nice if it would give me. All right, this is interesting. William, have you looked it up yet?
Not yet.
Well, what I'm looking at shows it only has 2.5, which I can't imagine that in today's society with technology. Wintermute, do I have the grandkids tonight? No. That was discussed, but no, I do not. When I get the grandkids overnight, Mrs. K will be off because the stream will be probably very short and Grandpa up running around with the green screen knocked over the TV with the poster on the ground again. We're looking forward to that day, though. It was kind of funny because I got there and the kids were gone. They were with my ex-wife, their grandmother, and they had gone to Chick-fil-A to get
I found out
something
the
to eat.
model number finally.
All right, what's the model number?
CGM4331COM.
Charlie Golf Mike 43310 Mike.
No, COM.
Oh, COM. How do I get G out of that? Okay, COM 43310M.
Yeah.
That didn't come up with anything. We'll deal with that a little bit, Bobby. No rush on it. Anyway, she gets home and drops the kids off, and my son goes, "Your turn." I said, "Fine, I'll get me a pitching wedge and my putter." And there's a hole right outside his house, so I said, "Come on, kids, let's go play golf." And of course, they did, and I opened up the back to get the card. I got pink golf balls, orange golf balls, green golf balls, white golf balls, blue golf. You name the color, I got it. And both girls at the same time said, "I want a pink golf ball." Well, that solved that problem. And then my grandson, he don't care. He says, "I want a golf ball." So he got a green one. But it was fun. But no, to answer your question, I do not have the kids this weekend. Look forward to it. Now, my son seems to think they'll make it to about 11, maybe 12, and they're going to want to go home. And he said he'll be prepared for that. So we'll see. My other son's down in Kentucky. I don't know what it is with the Kentucky in this family, but my family likes to go to Kentucky a lot. I sure hope next weekend Mrs. K doesn't go, "Let's go to Kentucky," because I will scream.
It's the bluegrass.
I guess. He went down there to an aquarium that we went to about 3 years ago. It's a nice little aquarium at Newport, just outside of Cincinnati. Really nice. Not super big, priced appropriately. There's all kind of things to do. Newport's like a tourist city, in my opinion. Is that far from this millennium? I'm going to play Doug Betts here, and I'm not understanding Henry's question about is that far from this millennium? Maybe the serial number for Bobby? I do not know. Let me throw this back over here somewhere. Oh. Jake played 36 holes of golf today. And I thought I played a lot of golf. I brought up my idea about going to the range and messing around, which I'm still going to do. I mean, just I got nothing to lose and really nothing to gain either. But he told me, he says, nah, he says, you need to take a day, a couple days off. Don't do anything. Get it out of your mind. You're overthinking everything. And he's probably right. What few shots I did get in this afternoon, though, I was trying a couple different things, and I was pleased with how they were going. Of course, that was today when there's no pressure playing in and around. Okay, Wintermute has dropped us a link. Let's go see what the link is. And that is for the... See, I thought he said CGM2. So, Bobby, I'm going to drop a link over here in Zoom chat and see if this is your router. Of course, I clicked on share my screen. Gosh. All right, check that out, Bobby. Let me know if that's the right one, please. Kind of like a square looking thing.
It's Cox, not Comcast, Wintermute.
It is he sent the Cox, yeah.
There's a Cox link, not Comcast.
So what is yours, Comcast or Cox?
Comcast Xfinity.
Okay.
They can use the same equipment.
Yeah, I'm sure they do. I'm sure they do. I'll look at that later. Thank you, Wintermute, for the link. Appreciate that. Long Dog is here. He had to go out into the jungle and forage for food. And he went to McDonald's and got a little square fish, which used to be pretty good. I haven't had McDonald's fish in a while. Good to see him. Haven't heard from Josh. Haven't heard from Alex. Haven't heard from hardly anybody today. Burger King. I've never had a Burger King fish sandwich. I've had their chicken sandwich, but I've never had their fish sandwich. Yeah,
Did you have the Arby's
clearly.
fish sandwich?
Do what, Bobby?
Did you have the Arby's fish sandwich?
I haven't eaten an Arby's. What's this? 2023. Probably I've not eaten an Arby's in at least 3 years.
Yeah.
Yep. Just not on my high list there.
You need to try their fish sandwich if you go there.
It'd take more than that to get me to go back and try them, but we'll see. He contacted Burger King about an issue, and the PR person gave him a $5 coupon. Yeah, when I contacted Burger King about an issue, I was told they were going to pay for our next meal. When I went to get the free meal, the girl said, we're not doing that. And I'll never go back to that Burger King again. It's right on the corner, less than a half a mile away. And I will never go in there. It could be the last restaurant standing on the face of the earth, and I wouldn't go in there. Not that me not going in there is going to make or break Burger King, because it's not. Wouldn't that be funny if I signed tomorrow? Burger King closed. It wouldn't bother me a bit. Saw the remnants of a pretty horrible accident today as I was taking Mrs. K to work. 2 pickup trucks looked like they were playing chicken or something. Neither one of them won. Both of them had to be towed away. 2 tow trucks there. I don't know if there were any injuries or not. I saw the police man talking to one person, so hopefully there were no injuries. I would just call the PR person you contacted. No, I'm done with it. It's not worth my time or effort to pursue it, Long Dog. They've lost my business. That's again, me not going there is not going to make or break them. I know that. So I will take my business elsewhere. I haven't eaten McDonald's this up the road in a while either. There's a McDonald's up the road here. There's one over by Walmart. There's all kind of restaurants in this city. So anyway, did I accidentally? Big boy, Bob's Big Boys. Boy, I haven't heard that in years. It brings back memories.
Have you been to Bill's Hot Dogs in Michigan?
I've never been to Michigan, so no. That'd be a resounding no.
Maybe it's a good idea for you to try if you're in the Michigan area.
Don't see that in the near future, but I'll keep that in mind if we get up to Michigan.
It's a very good place. Me and my family went to go there right before all my family moved down to Florida.
Where are you originally from?
My family's from Brighton,
And what state is that in?
Michigan.
Oh, okay. Well, I imagine your
Some
winters
family
are a
still
little
live
better
down up
now in
there.
Florida, are they not?
Some family live still up there.
How much snow do you get in Florida?
No snow at all.
How many days and nights are you under 32 degrees in Florida?
Sometimes,
Really?
once in a blue moon.
Man. I know
Sometimes,
Florida's. Go ahead.
sometimes like in 2023, it had like 33 or something.
What year is it right now?
2023.
Okay, you confused me. I just wanted to make sure we were still in the same year. I do
Like-
recall back in the 70s, I believe. I recall Orlando getting snow only because I had a friend that lived there. But I mean, it didn't amount to anything. It was what we would probably generally call a dusting. But they let school out so the kids could go out and frolic around in the dusting snow. On rare occasions, Long Dog says they get down to 30 degrees there in a great, magnificent, quit using them big words, empire. I would imagine in the desert, certain parts of the desert get down into the 30s and maybe sometimes down into the 20s. At least I've heard that. I don't know that to be a fact. So, look, Greg's gone. Let me fire up Da Vinci real quick. I'm waiting for him to say, I heard
The
that.
neighbors are having a party right now. The music is loud.
Is it good music or bad music?
I think they are. It's Spanish. It's Spanish.
If that's your kind of music, that's your kind of music. We each have our own likes and dislikes. That is for sure. I'm checking something real quick. Figure Chris might join us and brag about how Georgia barely won today. 49-47 right now. 5 minutes to go in the game. It's about to be 54-49 or 50-49, depending on if they kick a field goal or if they get a touchdown. That's a basketball game and a football
I got
game
my
right there.
AirPods working, Ken. I got my AirPods working. It was just a simple issue with me on the phone with Apple.
Oh, I didn't realize your AirPods were not working.
My headphones wasn't working. It stayed paired up to my phone when it was in the charging case. I tried to look it up online. They told me try to do unpairing and repairing. I tried that. It still wasn't working. I called Apple. I spent about an hour, about 10:45 on the phone with them trying to deal with it. And we got it solved finally.
That's good. I'm surprised they stayed on the phone with you that long, though. How many times did you get transferred?
I got transferred from a customer service rep to a senior advisor.
Just one time?
Just one time to a senior advisor.
Not bad.
That senior advisor wanted to just stay on the line with me until the issue was solved.
Well, that's good.
It got solved.
Sounds like you got a hold of somebody that cared about their job.
Yeah. And he understands full English.
That's good.
Not like the other people.
Yeah, most of the companies nowadays outsource it to different areas of the world. So you got to deal with what you got to deal with. So I'm going to go ahead and wrap up a little earlier tonight. I guess Saturday night everybody's out doing what they need to be doing, which is fine. And then I got to restart the computer because I got an issue that I can't quite figure out. So thanks everyone for being here. Tomorrow night will be 9 o'clock as well. I might do a Da Vinci. I got a couple things I want to show everyone, and then go from there. I'm just going to give the generic goodbye to everybody, and if you want to join us, you know the address. Good night. And Jeff joins just as I'm wrapping up. Man, that's a doggonest bad luck right there. Uh-oh. I accidentally ended the stream. I accidentally ended Zoom. That's how bad I'm thinking right now. I went to end the stream. Oh my gosh. I don't know if you guys can hear me right now or not, but